Okay, welcome everyone to our lunchtime yoga class. We'll begin in Sun Salutation. My name is Tammy. At the top of our mat, standing up nice and tall, I want you to root yourself down into the ground. So having your ankles, knees, and hips in line with each other, draw your tailbone down towards the ground. Draw your navel in towards the spine, relax through the shoulders. Just going to do some circles back through our shoulders here. And then bring your shoulders up to your ears and then back and then down. Try that 2 more times. Draw up, back, and down. 1 more time, draw up, back, and then down. Standing up nice and tall, attach the string to the top of your crown of your head and lift up. Our first Sun Salutation. Draw your arms up overhead. This is Namaste. And then exhale, dive forward. Hinge through the hips, bend through the knees, diving forward. Inhale, come up to halfway with a nice flat back. And then take your hands down to the ground, step back with the right foot, big lunge, and then step back with the left foot. Jutting the body forward, take your knees down to the ground and lower into the ground. Hug your elbows to your waist. Uncurl the toes. Inhale to up dog, pubic bone down, draw the navel in. Exhale to downward facing dog. Sun Salutation is always a nice warm up for us, so I'd like you just to pedal out those knees. Getting our body nice and warmed up here. Draw those hips up towards the sky. And then now bend through both the knees, look to your hands, walk your feet towards your hands. Ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Root yourself into the ground and inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release and fold, head hangs. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, really strong through your foundation, through your feet, and arms come up overhead. And then exhale, take your hands to your heart center. 2 more times. Namaste. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, bend to the knees, hinge the hips, dive forward. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, take your hands down to the ground, step back with the right foot, left foot come into that plank, and then jut the body forward, come down with your knees to the ground and lower into the ground, elbows hug your waist. Uncurl the toes, inhale to up dog, pubic bone down, draw your navel in, tops of the feet, push down to the ground. Exhale to downward facing dog. So bring the toes back, push, and then downward facing dog. You may alternate knee bends here, or you're finding stillness. Use your breath. You're really focusing on your breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Everyone bend through the knees, look to the hands, walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back again. Exhale, release, fold, head hangs. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, strong through your foundation, through your feet. Exhale, take the hands to the heart center. One more time. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward, draw the navel in. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, take your hands down to the ground, step back with the right, left foot, plank. Jut the body forward and lower yourself into the ground. Hug your elbows to the waist. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, up dog. Pubic bone down, draw the navel in, tops of the feet push down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, you may pedal out those knees. Spread your fingers out, feel your foundation. Drawing your heels a little bit closer to the ground. You may have your knees bent here too. With your exhale breath, bend through the knees, look to the hands, and walk your feet forward. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. Exhale, release, fold, head hangs again. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, take the hands to the heart center. Okay, let's add a couple more poses into Namaskar A, so changing it to Namaskar B. Bringing both of your big toes together to make it just a little bit more challenging. Relax through the shoulders, standing up tall again. Draw the navel in towards your spine, tailbone down. So from the foundation, root yourself down into the ground, and then stand up tall. Namaskar B, adding our squat, and then we're also adding a lunge, 2 lunges. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead and come into a squat. Exhale, coming all the way up and fold forward, dive forward, pinch the hips. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back, just like before. And then exhale, take your hands down to the ground, sit back with the right foot, left foot, again, your plank. And then jut the body forward, lower yourself down into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. And now here, adding on. Inhale, stick your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. So right foot, inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, release, take your hands down to the ground into downward facing dog again. Inhale, sweep your left foot up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Your knee does not come over your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 cycles of breath here. And inhale and an exhale is 1 cycle of breath. With the exhale breath, bend through the knees, look to the hands, walk your feet forward. Big toes may touch again. Inhale, sweep, coming up to halfway, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale to a squat. Exhale, coming all the way up, and your arms come the opposite way by your side, and hands to your heart center. One more time through. Inhale to squat. Exhale, up and dive forward. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to a plank. Step right, left foot back. And then jut the body forward. Lower yourself into the ground, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg straight up, 3-leg dog. And then exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, draw your arms up overhead, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg straight up towards the sky. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, lunge, draw your arms up overhead, knee points straight ahead. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, spread your fingers out. Inhale. Exhale, breath, bend through your knees, look to your hands, walk your feet forward. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. Exhale, release, fold, head hangs. Inhale to squat. Exhale, coming all the way up, and arms come the opposite way. Good, hands to your heart center. Whew. Hey, hands onto your hips. Step or do a little jump out so that your ankles, knees, and hips are aligned with each other here. Standing up nice and tall again. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward with your peace fingers. Wrap them around your big toes. Okay, inhale, Straighten through the spine, bend the knees enough to keep the spine straight, and then exhale, fold forward. Draw your elbows out to the sides, let your head hang. Inhale and exhale, hold. The next inhale breath. Release your big toes, walk your hands forward. Exhale breath, come up to halfway lift, flat back, place your hands onto your hips. Inhale, coming all the way up, small back bend. Exhale, release. We're gonna do another fold forward. Inhale, draw your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Now the palms of your hands are going to come under the balls of your feet, the sole of your feet, and then take your toes to your wrist crease. So both sides, taking your toes all the way to your wrist crease. And squishing your hands now. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold, draw the elbows out to the sides. Your head hangs again. Inhaling and exhaling. Hear your breath. Your inhale, releasing your hands. Take your hands forward. Exhale, breath. Coming up to halfway, flat back, hands go onto your hips. Inhale, coming all the way up. Small back bend. Heart shines up towards the sky. Then exhale, releasing. Bending through both of the knees, and then step your right foot back. We would like to have our heels in line with each other. And your back foot, it's lined up with the back edge of your mat. Your left knee is pointing straight ahead. So you might notice that your knee is turning in. I'd like you to keep it straight ahead. Good tracking. Your upper body stays over top of your hips. Inhale, sweep your arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, come into a deeper lunge, warrior two. Inhale, breath, sweep your right arm up and over. Take your hands on either side of your foot, take them down towards the ground. And then just hold this low lunge. Inhale, breath, sweep your right arm up and then left arm back up into warrior two, and then bend both knees and then step the right to meet the left. And then just pedal it out through the knees, walk those knees out. Moving into the other side, bending through both of the knees, and I'm just gonna stand this way so you can see me opening up. Bending through both of the knees and then step the left foot straight back and then draw the heel down, line your heels up, and that back foot is parallel with the back edge of the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up to shoulder height. Your upper body is just over top of the hips. Exhale, come into that lunge, knees pointing straight ahead. Knee, looking at your knee to see if it's passing your toes, and if so, just come out of it a little bit. Inhale, breath, sweep your left arm up and over, take your hands down towards the ground, either side of the right foot now. You may tense your fingers or take your hands down flat. Inhale, breath, sweep your left arm and then right arm up. Exhale breath, bend both knees, and then step left to meet the right, and a little pedal out. Okay, nicely done. Okay, at the top of your mat. And 20 minutes goes by really fast. I'm so happy that you're here though. We do a little bit of a focus here, a little calm as we move into the end of our class now. Standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Turn the palms of your hands towards the front. Close your eyes. Focusing on your breath, turning inward. Hear your breath. Inhaling for four counts. Exhaling for 4 counts. Opening up your eyes, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Little shift through the body. Placing your hands to your heart center. Relax your shoulders. Thank you everyone for joining me this afternoon and enjoying the rest of the day, taking with you this calm and peace that you feel as we move into our afternoon. Namaste.